You look like a cop, sir. Like an old detective. Blood. Out here looking greasy. Out here looking greasy. I think they got a home undercovers out here today. That's what I think. Benny, Benny, Benny in the jail. Benny in the jail. Now I was out here walking the other night, and I started seeing rats. I seen two rats. So when I first moved downtown, there used to be rats everywhere. You'd see rats everywhere. And then it was, I don't know, sometime the rats just stopped. I don't know. Oh, it went from summer to winter. And then the next summer, the rats were nowhere to be found. And then they had that lab in California get discovered, that Chinese lab, and they were doing the rats had all those infections and AIDS, and the big old COVID had all that in it, and hepatitis, and all these rats had just a combination of all these things. So were they gonna release the rats? Like, oh, I'm finna go put some money in my bank account because I don't keep money in it, so I can buy my woman's ticket so she can come see me this weekend. Yeah, dig. Oh, this place right here. This place is really good, and on their tacos, they put pineapples on them. Never heard of it or had it, but man, it's something else. And they got that meat that they put on it's like a big old like metal steak, and they cook it forever, and they cut off it, throw it on taco, pow, fire, fire. But yeah, oh yeah, the rats. Back to the rats. So last night, or not the last night, but the other night, I had seen two rats, and it blew my mind because I never see rats down here no more. I never see them. And how many vacant buildings are down here? I wonder how many labs, or if there is. I know there's something down here. And that's like all the homeless people. So we'll have groups of homeless people, and they'll kind of just like migrate as they get like kicked out of spots. But there's like a huge like population of them that have been vanishing, like just one by one, like they'll just be gone. And I know a lot are overdosing, but there's a lot that's not overdosing. And the ones that are in the mix, if you talk to them, they'll tell you that homeless people are getting kidnapped or just gone. Because it would be easy. Bro, what kind of mess is this? These are mushrooms. Y'all dare me to eat one? Never. Nah, but it's hard to find shrooms now. I'll tell you. Hey, that is something that's hard to come by. I want to go. I want to go find some. Go mushroom hunting. I want to go hunt for anything, honestly. I wanna hunt like an elk or something. That's what I want. Elk, elk and deer. That's some good stuff. Let's go on an adventure to nowhere but somewhere. But yeah, nah, man. It's all a thing. Oh, so my girl that went to the store with her dad, right? And only buy organic chicken because the temperature in which you cook chicken to where when it's done is 165. The chicken that's not organic, just the regular chicken that you would normally buy, the cook temp is 180. Why is it 180 if it's chicken? Because it's not chicken, it's something else. Yeah, just next time you go to the store, look at your chicken, look at the cook temp, because chicken should never be 180. That's not. It doesn't even make sense. It's never been there. But that's what it kind of makes me feel like that something in the lab grown meat or chicken, it might have something in it, so they're trying to cook, like they want you to cook it out. I don't know, it's freaky. And that's why I'm trying to get away from just all the processed food that we have. Like I'm gonna start eating. I forgot, or not eating, but making my own bread, but like all the way, like all the way making it, because it's not hard. It's not hard making flour. All you do is just grind up seeds or nuts or whatever, grind it up into a powder. So you do that. Oils are kind of fine. I mean, olive oils, but olive oils are expensive now. Like, I mean, they've always been expensive, but they're really expensive now. Almond flour in Seattle. My girl went to the store, and almond flour was $30 for a 2-pound bag, which is nah, $15 a pound, bro. That's the price of silver. Come on, man. That's the price of silver. It's nuts. She had just made almond milk the other day, so I think we're gonna start buying bulk like seeds and nuts and stuff, and start making our own stuff. Because yeah, and like everything bleached and enriched and all that. There's no nutrients in it. There's no nothing in it. Like I'm trying to get away from the microwave because the microwave zaps all the nutrients that's in your food. So if you had something good, now there's no nutritional value to it. And I mean, at the end of the day, that is kind of the goal. We don't want to just have full stomachs. We want our food to give us energy. And that's why a lot of people don't be having energy because, yeah, you're putting a whole bunch of process in your body that doesn't have no substance. It doesn't have nutrition. So no wonder why you feel all sluggish and not doing stuff. I'm 235 now. I haven't been 235 since my daughter's been born. And I'm 5'6". That's not good. That's not a good look. But I was 250, so baby steps. But I've changed my diet too. And it's real light. You'd be surprised how much food your body really needs. You really don't need as much as people eat. I know me for sure. I don't. I know I overeat. but I'll do spinach and juice, like a healthy juice, and have like this little blender thing. Rinse the spinach and whoa, blend it up with the juice, and we'll drink that. And then I'll eat pistachios for the protein. And cool, I can for sure live off pistachios. Just started liking pistachios like 4 years ago, maybe 5. But yeah, no, they're the truth. Yeah, man. You guys want to take a look at what I'm looking at? Dun-dun-dun. Let's walk downtown. Dukin. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. It's a duck. Oh, it's a bear. It's another duck. Oh, it's a little bear. Walk through the woods, see a little baby bear, and pow! And then get ate. I wonder if that's a lock your bike on. It has to be. Can you spin it? Nope. Yeah, something smells good over here. What's that? Oh yeah, too busy looking around like a little bozo. Let's get this venture out. Let's take the stairs. Because you know you need to, Hooler. Oh, somebody painted his eyes, bro. That's creepy. So guys, his eyes and his teeth and stuff were never painted. They were black. It's awfully weird. Oh, got him on break. Got him lacking. Oh, I gotta turn you guys around because I'm using my card. I want you guys watching my pen. You feel me? I am from Portland, Oregon. Come on, hands. It's hard to make bills flat with one hand, holding a phone in a wallet. Okay. That should be 80 right there. I wonder what's that up there. I wonder what's that. That bag. Probably somebody's clothes. These people are buttholes down here. How's it out there in Nevada? Oh, completed, man. I'm done. I'm done here, sir. Print my receipt. God darn it. I'm good and tired of this flippity gibbet. I can't wait for me and my future wife to get our land. So I can get the Effner out of here and I ain't gotta worry about city slickers such as myself. Nah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good by myself. Um, let's go to North Chicago. Let's do that. Oh, where's that thing at? Oh, all right. So you guys want to see something funny? So the other night, right? It was dark. It was nighttime. It was probably like 10 o'clock, and I was walking right, and I'm walking like this. Y'all see right over here? So it's a fake thing. It's a statue, and it looks like a wallet. So I was walking by, and I was like, yeah, I looked at it, and I tried to grab it, and it's metal. Yo, I better be getting all the bums. Yo, because I tried to get it. Yeah, didn't do nothing. I was pissed. I was like, that wallet like got something in it. Got a lot in it too. Let me get that, G. Let me get that. That in there. But I was honestly on some good stuff. I was just gonna pick it up and give it back to him. Well, not give it back to him, but look up his address and do it like that. Give a quick M in the air. Right. Yeah, prank myself. Nah, because at nighttime it really does look like a wallet. It looks like a black wallet. I was walking, I tried to just palm it real quick. Hey, didn't go nowhere else. I had to stop and look at it. Like, what is this? What kind of witchcraft is this? All this trickery out here. All this trickery afoot. Oh man, I am tired. Right. Hold on, guys. That was my girl, man. They did Trump dirt. I still can't believe they did him like that. They did him dirt. So sports do a backflip. Yeah. Yeah. I've never been able to do a backflip, not even in my best condition. When I was young, could just jump over a fence. Nope. Yeah, nah. Sephora with the cricket H. Tripping. Oh, you funny. Yeah, peak man. That's about it. I am a man. I'm doing no backflips, G. I could jog a little bit if I got to, but I even fight a little bit. I ain't doing a lot of that though. I'm gonna negotiate, and then I'm gonna flee. I ain't doing no fighting. That's after the that's after the bullets is gone. I'm gonna try and leave you alone. Whoop! Who said that? What did you mean, thirsty? You starting with the root. Don't do that. I am a square bear. No ruin here. Good, good. Just chilling, living life. Man, trying to get more toys, more bullets. That's it. That's it. Cause it's getting ugly out here. Man, stacking silver, stacking bullets. Man, I'm telling you. Yo, with them doing this to Trump, yo, it's gonna get ugly. So I watched this dude on YouTube named Full Spectrum Survival. You guys should watch him too. I don't know if you call me a dog, like a good dog, like a bloody dog, or call me a dog like I be dogging, like I be dogging brides. Door open, you open, maybe. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I've never dropped my name. My name is very short. I'll say that, and it starts with a C. I'm lying. It doesn't start with a C. It's very short though. Like I throw that confusion out there. No, my name is really short though. Like real short. That's all. That's all you're gonna get. Oh, Full Spectrum Survival. It's a dude named Brad. Full Spectrum Survival. And yeah, you start watching this stuff, man, because him and Canadian Prepper, them is what you need to be listening to. Because I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV because it's all propaganda and it's all one-sided. So yeah, this music is gonna kill me though. You don't catch something, you gotta be patient. There's no luck. There's no luck. It's patience. That's all it is. It's no luck. We don't believe in luck. We believe in the Lord and skill. That's all it is. It's nothing else. It's what you want to do. That is it. What you want to do. That's it. Do you want it or not? Do you have patience for it? That's what it all boils down to. Do you want it? So I be trying to tell my little cousins. Let me see. A lot of people just expect it just fall in their lap, and that's how a lot of people want it. They want it just to fall in their lap, and they look at people like me that I've completely changed my life, and that wasn't just an overnight thing. That took years of isolation and praying and studying and actually reading books and all things. But they look at you at your one of your finished just no, just people expect everything just to be easy. That's why they stagnant and just they're yeah. Really, it's disgusting because I've noticed that with the kids now. The kids are just like that. Kids don't want nothing. They don't want to be. They want everything handed to them, and it's sad because I wasn't like that. All the kids that are, and I'm calling them kids. Anybody from 26 younger, they don't have it. Now there's exceptions to the rule, but there's not a lot. Okay, well, don't say, do I go to church then? I go to church in Seattle with my girl, but in Portland, I don't go to church. Because I'm a believer, I don't have to go to church. It's okay if you go to church, but me right now and you guys talking and doing all that, I want to say it's two or three talk about the Lord, he's in the midst. So we're having church right now. If we are all talking about God, well, a couple of y'all and me, this is church. So there's that. I don't like the churches in Portland. These are some fly socks. They got some flowers on them with a little dark blue. Oh, it ain't no dark blue. I don't know. No, it is dark blue. I was gonna get disrespectful. Let me not get disrespectful. My girl gonna yell at me. Did you have to get another pair of socks? No, but I wanted them. That's all that matters. Yeah, take what your women say to you, but always be a man. Always do what you're gonna do. 'Cause that's when you lose your manhood. That I didn't go to church. You didn't expect that. I don't see why. Yeah, the churches out here are they're different. So and then it's not so much as the word, like it's a lot of look at me. It's a lot of that. Or the Dolphins lose. I misread that. That's why I had to look back at it. I was like, what? Nah. See, and that's the thing too. So I got baptized out in Seattle, and here in Portland, I had asked my mom to help me get baptized because her husband goes to a church, and she, yeah. That was, I want to say, a couple years ago. Never did. I started talking to my my future wife, and she's, oh yeah, I can get you baptized. Let me find out when the pool is open. Boom. And then when I talked to him about it, or when I told my mom and everybody I was getting baptized, because there was no like me telling everybody to get all excited. No, I'm finna go get baptized. That's what it is. I don't care if you guys come. And then they got their feelings hurt because I was getting baptized. Well, I asked you. You were taking forever and acted like you didn't want to. So with that being that, I'm good. I'm finna make it happen myself. But yeah, I just churches out here are different, and I don't like them. You can't be just accepted into the church like how church is supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Because I don't have a suit or I'm not dressed nice, I shouldn't be scared to attend church. I should be able to go to church as I am, which they say. I get dressed to go to church though, you know. I got button ups and other things. Oh man, I wish that wasn't orange. A gross color. Like the the snorngiest. Yeah, orange is gross. Don't wear orange, guys. Don't wear orange. They got a whole bunch of ugly polos. Why are the polos so ugly? Are you wrong? Super wrong. Boy, look at this fly. Boom! Hoo-wee. Are you wrong for that? What? Tell you what? Let me see what y'all talking about. I thought it was polos. Let's go upstairs, guys. Let's go upstairs. Well, it's not the church that requires that. It's the people in the church. That's why I don't like churches in Portland. That's what I'm saying. Right. And that's my thing. When I go to church and I get, like, when I shave and do all the things, it's not for the people. It's for the Lord. That's it. But in Portland, it's like it's like a fashion show and people want to, like, then they talk bad on people and a whole bunch of weird stuff, and that's why a lot of times I kind of I distance myself from a lot of family because you can't be around somebody and then talk bad on them when they leave. Who does that? Well, why even have them around if you do that? There's no reason to do that. I don't like your attitude. I'm gonna get away from you. That's how that goes. Yeah, I don't deal with really a lot of people. I really don't. It's because when you're around people and all those things, that will you are what you're around. No matter how people think, that's what it is. You are who you are around, and I'm not that. So I'm not gonna be not not for me, not for me. Oh, I just be rambling. That's it. I just be rambling. I'm tired of the way the world is, and people are scared to talk about stuff, and it's a lot. It's a lot because we can't even make gay jokes no more. Let's start there. Let's start there. We can't even make gay jokes. Can't make black jokes. Why is everybody so sensitive? The world is controlled now by a whole bunch of soft people. Don't 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 talk about religion. Oh, religion's out. Why? Who said so? Why is that okay? That's why I'm not a could be talking about Christian and all that. I'm not a Christian. I'm a believer. I believe in the Lord. I believe that Jesus died for our sins. They strung him on the cross. Yes, all that. I believe all that. I believe in all the teachings, everything that's in the Bible. I believe it. People talk about, oh, well, a man wrote the Bible. Correct. With instructions from the Lord. And that's where the mustard seed of faith comes in. That's where this faith comes in, period. Because anybody that questions that, you have things you need to work on. Because that's not good. You don't question. You don't question. You can say programming if you want. Okay. Well, if that's programming, look at our society and something that you're not following. See, I can bet everything on the Lord because I know what He's done for my life. Everything. Matter of fact, since we're here, let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. So I was molested as a kid. Oh, these are fly. I was molested as a kid. I was a woman abuser, physically and mentally. I was a manipulator. I was a thief. I was a womanizer. I was a drug addict. Um, I was a thief. I was a robber. I was a drug dealer. I was all the bad things. I was all the things. Um, Murderer. Um, was depressed. All the things. Everything. And slowly throughout time, but it was really in the last 3 years, 4 years, that I really gave my life to the Lord, and all the things are better and healed. I can say I'm healed from everything, and only only can the Lord fix that because I couldn't do it myself, and I know because I tried for years. Certain things you can't fix by yourself, and all the things that I named off, I am secure right now. I have a 2 bedroom, and I have my daughter for the first 3 weekends of every month. I don't have to worry about rent at all. It's always paid on time. Um, I'm not in captivity. When I got in trouble with that situation, how everything worked out and how I had favor, it kept me out of bondage. Uh, Beautiful thing, you know. And yeah, I was a drug addict. You know, I'm not. I'm not tripping on that. These are kind of dope too. I like these. These aren't. These wouldn't be for me. They'd be for my daughter. um, yeah, man. Just a lot. But it's always good. I tell you, the Lord will take stress and depression and all those things away. Oh yeah, no, that's why I'm fine with not going to church in Portland. I don't know if you're still in here because that was a while ago, but yeah. And I watch the church that I go to in Seattle. I watch their church on online. If uh, if I'm not out there, I like these too. But I can't get my daughter white shoes because she's a monster. My daughter be acting like a little boy. Boy, I tell you, she does not care about white shoes. It does not matter. Oh, I got shoes on my feet. I'm gonna go run through this water. That's how my daughter gets down. She do not be tripping. She don't be caring. And it's so messed up. She thinks that I'm rich. It's crazy. No, Dad, you're rich. What made you think that? I pay your mom child support every month. What makes you think that I'm rich? It ain't even no little child support. That's 500. I'm like, man, I be getting beat over the head. But I've always delivered, so that's the. Oh, I really like these. These are dope. These are dope. Hey, yeah, I like these. All right, bro. Be safe. Be safe. Kiss your loved ones. Let me get up out of here. While you're just wandering around. Oh, they got the Ralph Lauren scrunchies. Yeah. I wish they weren't flowers. They were like a different type of ish. You know, what's a beautiful thing is having somebody that you're with that wants the same things as you, and you know that that person is made for you. Like an amazing thing. Like she wants kids. Bro, you are funny, bro. There's a lot of black people, a lot of black people in Portland. It's good. Is I don't. Yeah, look it up. It might be more black people in Portland than white people. I dig it. That's fly to me. Yeah. See, my girl, she wants to have two more, and I'm like, oh yeah, me too, me too. But I only got one. I got one. She has two. But I want another one. I want another. I be talking funny. Was that me? I know I ain't saying nothing. Why that? Don't mind me. I'm goofy as shit. But yeah, no. So it's the whole thing, man. Like, yeah, she wants to get married. You know, she had said before we even got together, she had told her sister before we were like serious too. She had told her sister that we was gonna get married. And I'm like, word. And she was like, yeah. She didn't want to say it at first though. But I mean, we had already talked about like what we wanted, what we were shooting for. I'm shooting for marriage. I don't see the point in dating. At that point, I was celibate for 2 years, and yeah, I had told everybody. I told my baby mom. I told my daughter. Next person that I was with, that's gonna be my wife. Yep, found my wife. I'll tell you, it's a beautiful thing. Cause I didn't even when I prayed for her, I didn't even ask for a lot. I, all I asked for was a woman to love me for me, and to love my daughter. That was all I asked for. And he gave me everything, the works. She did every. She likes everything that I like. She does everything that I want to do. She's Money isn't a thing, but she makes more than enough money. Like she makes triple what I make. So that's just kind of like, who? Um, but yeah, and then she's beautiful too. Like that's a plus on top of everything else. Our goals are the same. They're they're kind of different, but for the most part, she she was talking about wanting to move and get some land like off the grid. Not necessarily off the grid, but farther out, like have some acres and right. Yeah, you can't let nobody stop your relationship with the Lord. If you do that, you're a fool. You're gonna be lost. You know, it's, it's almost like they're embarrassed to say that they're believers. Like they're scared to say that they believe in God. I don't understand it. Hello. But yeah, I don't understand it because I mean when it boils down to it, when we all gone, you're gonna be there at the end. It really messed me up, and what made me turn my life, well, what started it.
Do you have a phone number in this one?
No.
Did you want it back today for 5 cents?
Yes, please.
Alright, you can top swipe or insert whatever.
954.
Hold on, guys. So I was having just a hard time, and a whole bunch of stuff was going on. Uh, court, court and stuff was going on with my daughter, and I was just at a real uneasy state in my life,
Good, how are you?
and some stuff had happened, and I was talking to my
Phone number?
thanks. I was talking to my mom's husband, and he's a really strong believer, and I was I was talking to him about something, and then he started just going in and talking about the Lord and all this. And what he said was, there's going to be a lot of people that die, like when people die. So when people die, people you just go into a deep sleep. You're resting. That's one thing a lot of people don't like to hear. And I'm gonna break it down to you guys. When you die, you're resting until Jesus comes back. Okay, so you're resting. You die, you're resting. Nobody's in heaven. Nobody's in hell. Nobody's nowhere. Everybody is dead. Everybody's just resting. You're in a deep sleep until Jesus comes back. When he comes back, you're gonna be like, hey, what's up, Jesus? That's what's gonna happen. So he was kind of not talking about my life, but just saying that he knows that a lot of his homeboys died committing crimes and stuff like that. And he was like, could you imagine trying to kill somebody and being killed, trying to kill someone? He's like, when you come back, the first person that you're gonna see is Jesus. And when you come back, you're not gonna know what's going on because you didn't know that you died. So you're gonna have that same anger and that hatred towards that person. And then you're gonna see Jesus. And then it's gonna be just, yeah, it's gonna be bad news. Because you're already doing something I told you not to do. And not supposed to do. But I was already crying in the conversation because I was convicted. I was already convicted at that point, and I was sitting there stuck, just listening to everything he was saying. And I couldn't say nothing. I was just stuck listening. And when he said that, it really opened my eyes. And I'm like, oh man, I've never thought about it. Never thought about that ever. And you know, I used to have issues with some of my past, but the more that I study and the more that I read on stuff, where you're just resting. I was gonna say you got to jump into it. I'm not that far in my relationship with the Lord, or just in my walk, where I can just say scripture, or where they are, any of that. But if you look, it will say that they slept, all those things. It'll say that they were asleep, or in a deep sleep. I'm trying to think of where it says, because they say it in multiple parts. I'm really trying to think because yeah, I'm not gonna be able to reach out to you. I ain't gonna be able to reach out to you no more. Bless you. Um, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to reach out to you no more. I don't even know who's. Yeah, I can't subscribe to your channel or nothing. Yeah, so I'm trying to. Yeah, I don't want to get off and look for it. Look. Look at like the end of. Actually, I want to say it's kind of in the beginning of Exodus, because in the beginning of Exodus, it's gonna start saying his lineage, Noah's lineage. Oh, you guys know that Enoch never died. Enoch, actually, so I lied. There's two guys. There's two people in heaven right now. I want to say one is, who is it? I want to say Joseph, but I'm not sure. It started with a J. I want to say it's Joseph though, because somebody got took up in a like a chariot, like a fire chariot, and they got took to heaven. And then they had left. They had left their friend behind, and the man was getting picked on by some young men in the I want to say outside the town. And then because they were picking on him, God had him mauled by I want to say bears. It could have been lions, but I think it was bears. But yeah, they were all mauled by bears because they were picking on him. Moses? No. It wasn't Moses. No, it wasn't Moses. Okay, well, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, not Moses. So Moses had died right on a hill, like right on the top of a mountain. So thanks. It's awfully not loved. But yeah, Moses died just right on the cliff, or right on a mountain. As soon as he made it to their inheritance, the children of Israel, because God had told him, your kids are gonna see it, you're not gonna see it. And but yeah, Enoch had, Enoch made it to heaven though, because he was so favored. He was so favored by the Lord when everybody was dying. He had went to Enoch and took him to heaven, because it didn't say that God took him to heaven. It said God took him. Where'd he take him to? God took him. So I always think that's dope, just that somebody's in heaven. That's really cool to be. Because yeah, that's something that preachers need to stop saying at people's funerals that, oh, they're in heaven looking down at us, because they're not. They're not doing that. They're they're sleeping until Jesus comes back. Everybody's in a deep sleep. But yeah, no, man, the Lord is good, man. I can't I can't say nothing else besides that. He changed my life in every way. But that's where I was going. So I used to have issues with when I got in trouble, and I didn't think that I would be able to make it and to be accepted by Him. But I mean, I've repented and you know all of those things, and when I go back and think about it, or when just reading it, that's like David. Yo, David was a killer, bro. Like tens of thousands. Like David was killing. So when I think of things like that and how much death and how much killing is actually in the Bible, it makes me not feel as worrisome. Okay, I halfway get that. And what I was thinking about, so my grandma had died some years back. This is the I have no reason to lie to you. But if I have a dream about my grandma, somebody dies. Like the next day. The next day somebody dies. And she's like, I want to say 11 out of 12. She's on point with it. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of kids. But she's like 11 out of 12 with having dreams. If I remember the dreams about her, oh yeah, it's over. Somebody's going to die. But I prayed about it. So now, because I was feeling her, she was like a grim reaper. So I had prayed that somebody didn't die the next day. So now somebody will die within a week. And that's been the last 4 deaths. It's been like that. But the reason why I feel like that is like that, because I've always been in tune to that spirits and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like the reasons that we have dreams and they're so vivid, because my dreams, everybody that are passed on that I see in my dreams, the dreams are so real, they're almost like memories, but they're not memories, they're just there. And so, well, it's gonna be an issue. But I feel like people that have passed on, that's one of the only ways that they can contact us, because when we're asleep, that's the closest we are to death, and they're asleep too. So they're kind of in that dream state. Cause I bet it's like a coma when people die. I bet it's like a coma. So you just wake up and it's like 40 years later. That's one thing I've always had a fear with. Just having I'll just wake up, fucking 80 years old, daughter got grandkids, or got kids, grandkids like 20. What's going on? What did I miss? Did Trump ever become president again? Oh, nah, yeah, man. A lot of just small things. I'm always thinking about some random ish. This fentanyl out here is tearing people up really bad. Sam, that's the thing too. When I was when I was on drugs, 'cause I was on fentanyl too. I didn't smoke them. I ate them, but that's before I knew what it was. And by the time I knew what it was too late. But at that point, I just needed opiates, and I hid my drug use from my family or anybody. I told them I take pills because I like to be high. Once it was and I asked for help, it was understood that I'm asking for help. Like it's not a oh I can't believe that he was on drugs. I can't believe it. But it was never got in the way of anything. Like I never did drugs around my daughter. My daughter's never seen me high. And even if I were to nod, I'm going to sleep. Oh, it's crazy that I did drugs. To me, it made me who I was or who I am. Yeah. That's another thing that I think about a lot is people say if I could go back in time, I would change this or I would change that. Yeah, see, I hope now you're not like that. I hope you dive into prayer because you really don't need none. I'm telling you, I haven't been depressed, and I've had my grandpa and my brother die in the same month. And yeah, I was sad, but I know the Lord is good. Like depression is something that can be maintained by the Lord. You don't need medications. You don't need drugs. You don't need any of that stuff. All you need to do is build your relationship with the Lord. And that's what I'm saying. It's not just me. Like I said, man, I digress, dude. Like who's not doing that? It's not just me. Anybody can change their life. And you know, Christians get a terrible name because of how judgmental they are and how hypocritical and all the things. That's a lot of reason why people have such a distaste towards God and all of those things because, and I'm going to say Christians That's why I say I'm a believer, because Christians and a lot of churches, people will want to turn their life around or try to be a better person. And a Christian that does not follow the word correctly will say, "Oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing all these things, right?" And that's not Christian like, and God wouldn't do that and all this. Everybody has problems though, and that's not your place as a Christian to judge somebody. It's not your place. As a Christian, what you're supposed to do is just tell your testimony and what the Lord did for you, and talk to people about the Lord. That's it. All you're supposed to do is plant the seed. Because see, my testimony in my life might not change nobody, and it might not touch people, but it might touch somebody. It might give them, oh, yeah, he's been through a whole bunch of crap. My crap sounds a lot like that. If I can change, you can change. Like I said, I was one of the worst of the worst. And there's been so many times where God has spared me. Praise the Lord. That's it. Praise the Lord. But I tell you, He's given me everything that I've prayed for. He's given me everything. My mom isn't an alcoholic. My best friend isn't an alcoholic. My daughter is safe and healthy. I got the woman that's made for me. I have a job I don't want for nothing. My daughter doesn't want for nothing. Yeah. I have plans to get married. Like, stuff is kind of rocky. But I'm just trying to keep my girl focused on the prize and what we're trying to achieve. Because I know at times she gets kind of antsy and things kind of beat her up sometimes. But I mean, that's everybody. But as humans, we kind of will forget about the Lord and kind of put him on the back burner and try to think it out ourselves, which isn't good. We need to give our faith to him and let him steer. Let him steer the car, man. Because he ain't going to miss no turns. He might slow you down a little bit. But I tell you, when you get on that gas, I changed my life in like 2 years. 2 years just walking with him. Baby steps. That's my motto, is baby steps. All you got to do is pray and have your idea of what you're trying to do, and just take little steps on achieving what that is, and pray and do those things. That's it. And I promise you, it's gonna get there. Because if you guys knew me, then you would understand what I'm talking about. I can't say everything on here, but if you knew, then you'd be like, oh man, it's one of those. Yeah, it's crazy how much people judge people, and that's what's wrong. Can't nobody judge nobody. But we as people need to stop worrying about how people view us. We need to stop caring about people's opinions and how they think of us. That's what needs to happen. Or you're going to be kind of stuck in that rut of worrying about who cares about us and how they think, how they view us. None of that matters. We only need to worry about how the Lord views us. And as long as we follow what we're supposed to be following, we're going to be good. That's it. It's simple. very, very simple. People make it too complex. Praise the Lord. Yeah. I know I don't have things how I would want it, but I know it's coming. And you speak of things how you want them to be. I don't know what that was, but all right. Yeah, you speak of things how you want them to be. Yeah, see, and that's why my grass, people say their grass is cut low. That's why I got a dirt yard. I got a dirt yard where dandelions sprout every once in a while. That's what I got. Y'all have a good night.